time now for Truth or Fake. Over by the big board, Catalina Marchand de Abreu, good evening to you. In this edition, did a Kamala Harris spokesperson say on CNN that she does not own a gun? Tell us more.
Well, Mark, despite Kamala Harris being public about her gun ownership, the Democratic nominee and vice president is now being accused of lying about it on social media. That's after this viral video started going around, seen in this post over 1.8 million times, where this user writes, a Kamala staffer just went on CNN and said that Kamala doesn't own a firearm. Make no mistake, Kamala will come for your guns. Similar comments and remarks were made in this post right here, where this user says all Kamala does is lie. So let's take a look at the video going around, this viral video where you could see a clip that is significantly sped up. It's very quick, where we see the Harris Walls campaign senior spokesperson Adriana Rod in this interview with CNN's Jim Acosta.
Yeah, well, look, she has made it very clear that she staunchly supports the Second Amendment. She supports strong, responsible gun ownership, and she doesn't own a firearm. So
So there's the moment where you can allegedly hear Kamala's staffer, senior staffer, saying that the vice president does not own a firearm.
In a clip that seemed to be speeded up, and she sounded kind of strangely like Kermit the Frog, didn't she? I suspect it's been tampered with in some way. Maybe you can give us some more on the veracity of this video.
You suspect very well, Mark, as you clearly heard, the version of this video was significantly sped up and clearly manipulated to make it seem like Kamala Harris's spokesperson said that the vice president did not own a firearm. So this video is fake. Let's take a look at the original footage from this interview, this Jim Acosta interview.
Responsible gun ownership. And she doesn't own a firearm, so
So right there, that bit, you can see that she does. She says she does own a firearm, as Jim Acosta was asking her about Kamala's recent comments on gun ownership during an Oprah Winfrey event that took place last week. These comments are also reflected in CNN's website, where they have a transcript of the show cited on their website, where you could see that she also says that she does own a firearm. Another Kamala Harris spokesperson also went to X and reposted the manipulated video, saying that this is a definition of disinformation. It is a video intentionally manipulated to mislead the viewer. Mark.
Indeed, how it would be nice to find the person who did that. What do we know factually about Kamala Harris and gun ownership, her own gun ownership history?
Well, Mark, Kamala Harris has been very public and open about her gun ownership history. There's even this viral Oprah Winfrey moment from last week, the moment that the CNN journalist was referring to. Let's take a listen.
I'm a gun owner. Tim Walz
I
is
did
a gun.
not know that.
If
And I thought
somebody
that was
breaks in
powerful.
my house, they're getting shot.
Yes, I hear that. I hear that.
Probably should not have said that.
So as you see, she says, be careful if you walk in her house, you will get shot. Kamala Harris even mentioned the gun ownership during the latest presidential debate against former President Donald Trump.
Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away.
Where she
so
says that
stop
not only
with the
her, but
continuous
also her
lying
running
about
mate,
this
Tim
stuff.
Walz, are gun owners. The Harris Walls campaign addresses these issues on their website. They call it Ensured Safety and Justice for All, where the campaign states to be in favor of the Second Amendment, but also in favor of more regulation. So overall common sense when it comes to gun ownership to combat gun violence in the U.S. Her history with guns go all the way back to 2019, where during her unsuccessful presidential bid, she revealed she owned a gun for safety, personal reasons, as it's not unusual for prosecutors to own guns, given the kind of delicate cases that they oversee in their jobs. So what kind of gun would that be? An aide told CNN that she owns a pistol that can fit in a small purse. However, Harris's office declined to share when she originally bought this pistol or when she started owning guns. Trump, on the other hand, is another self-proclaimed gun owner. However, CNN reported on June that the NYPD was preparing to revoke the former president's license to carry a gun following his indictment on criminal charges, while 2 out of 3 of his pistols that he was licensed to carry were already turned over to the NYPD earlier this year. Mark.
Trump has a carry permit. That's interesting, isn't it? I never realised that. I suppose the question is who's got an AK-47, and that's where it all gets a bit strange, isn't it? Because you can't expect, I suppose, everyone in the US to put the genie back in the bottle and sort of stop owning guns. It's a question of the kind of guns and what they do with them, and that's probably at the whole root of the matter. Catalina, thank you for clarifying the situation regarding Kamala Harris and gun ownership. Thank you very much indeed. Great to see you.